LGBTQ festivals are so important, not just because they provide opportunities for LGBTQ filmmakers, but also because they create a community. Festivals like OUTshine create a community for the filmmakers, not just in Miami, but across the country, to come together and really get to know one another's work.
This is the most beautiful vehicle for an independent filmmaker who does LGBTQ content, because the audiences are so grateful to see themselves represented.
It's just an art form that lends itself to being able to really tell the nuances of personal experience with a film festival, or like in a space like what we have, to be able to then share that with other people that can connect on these very kind of specific experiences is just really powerful. So I think in that sense it also builds community, just being able to see it on a big screen, because then you know it's not just my individual experience, but that there's like other people out there who can relate.
And we always encourage people, when you come to the movies, come there before with your friends, watch the movies, and then have a few drinks afterwards, or watch another movie and just talk about the films that you have. And then we always try to do different events where people then watch the movie and then go to the party afterwards and continue the conversation about the movie they just saw, and hopefully meet somebody new that was in the same theater. Hey, what did you think of this movie? I saw that you were in there, and then talk about it.
I think it's hugely important. I think you have to support each other as filmmakers, as people of the community, and to showcase such great projects.
And a lot of times projects like these and like ours don't have a huge production budget or a way to spread the word about their shows or films, so it's great to have an opportunity to come together, be in the same space, and see what everyone else is working on and hear everyone else's stories and support each other.
There's so many things that I'll see at a film festival that you don't know for sure whether it's going to get represented, whether it's actually going to get sold, and so you get to see some really creative, cool stuff. I'm saying that in case anyone sees my film. It's like, oh my God, what the hell was going on there? It's very creative.
We probably got 400 plus submissions, and in the festival, I would say we probably had 42 feature-length films and then another 40 total of shorts throughout the whole festival.
I like going to the festivals because for sure, I love supporting this, but truly I like going to the festivals because it just takes me into another world. So for me, it's all entertainment, support and entertainment.
I really enjoy meeting the filmmakers, the directors and the talent, kind of hearing the stories of why they made the films, and also the challenges they had faced making the films. And then I like being an avenue for their films to actually be shown, then being there for the audience to experience it with the filmmakers, the Q&As. Q&As are always interesting because there's always going to be someone that in the audience that identifies with the story and the point of view, and that's really the part that I like the most, when those conversations happen. I've been asked, is there a point to have an LGBT film festival anymore? And I go, the reality is yes.
People say, are they going to last? As our culture starts to merge mainstream, it will last, because we need our space.
A movie made by a big studio that's a queer movie is kind of designed for a mainstream audience and not necessarily an LGBT audience, as opposed to the films that come into our festival and any other queer film festival. It's just a different point of view that's really more our point of view. And that's why it's important.
Whether we start to merge more into mainstream, and as it becomes easier to be part of just one culture, which is what ultimately our goal is, truly, we always need this. Any community, any minority, any people that are marginalized deserve and should have their own space that's for them, by them, about them.